Greetings, mahaba. Hello, everybody. This morning it is Monday, martes, July 20, July 72924 0740 0748 hours. Okay, anyhow, what I got here, everybody? A zucchini, a knife, a cutting board. Now, in order for me to do this, I don't have an system, but I'm going to show off. I'm going to show it. I'm going to do this like this. Because, well, this is what I'm going to do. Here I go. I'm cutting up the zucchini. I'm cutting the zucchini. What I do, oh, I don't like this knife. This knife is not the sharpest knife in my drawer here. Okay. Oh, my son took the cutlery. Okay, what do we got here? We got this knife. I'm going to rinse you off. OCD. I have to rinse everything off before I use the utensil, even though I know they're clean, but that's OCD. Here we go. Let's try this knife. This knife too. Me not like you. Me not like you. All right. I'm cutting them. I'm cutting them going across horizontally because I want to do these horizontally right now. Now, what I also do, I haven't prepared zucchini in a minute, but what I also do, I cut the skins off, and then you could fry up the skins. You could put them in the toaster oven, whatever you like. I'm not crazy about this knife. I have to buy a new set of knives. My son took the knives when he moved out. Stuff that he does. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope you all had a great weekend. And I hope you're oh, I hope you're good. Oh God, I gotta pick this up. So anyway, this is what this is the food prep. This is the food prep of the zucchini. And yeah. Hi. Oh boy. Is that light shining on me? It is. Do you know that whenever we go and buy groceries, right, if we buy prepared food, do you know the cost that's incurred upon our grocery debt? So we all know that inflation has caused prices to go up, right? However, when you start looking at the cost benefit analysis, start looking at the CBA of companies, start looking at the stocks of the garbage stuff that we all buy because it's a label. Mm. And for anyone who thinks that the president controls the economy, I strongly recommend you learn about financing. Here's the green one. Here's the green one. So now I'm going to peel this off and I'm going to take these skins. Again, this knife really stinks. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm not using good equipment. Oh, God, what am I going to do? Call my son. They bring back my utensils. So that's a good skin. You see all the pulp in that? There's a lot. There's a lot of pulp in that. Again, this knife really stinks. I'm so sorry for the delay, everybody. Anybody want to donate a set of knives? Go ahead. Feel free. Feel free. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. I am preparing zucchini. I'm preparing zucchini. And I'm going to chop up some onions and some garlic. And then saute in olive oil. And I don't have no lemons. I got to sprinkle some lemons. what I do. I wake up and I start to cook. That's how I'm trained. Get up, cook, clean, go to work. When I was working, I used to do 2 loads of laundry. No exaggeration. Like before going to work. It's like a robot. Oh God, robot. I was a Stepford wife, everybody. Yes, honey. And again, remember, key fact. Ladies, never disagree with your husband. Don't disagree with him. Let him take care of always correct. Yes, honey. Okay, honey. You're right. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Oh my God. The stuff that women put up with. It's like, for what? For what? For some freaking. Let me not go there. Oh God, be nice, Patricia. I've been sorting through stuff here in my house because, well, I was going to sell my house, but then I got hit with an unexpected expense. So I had to duke it out, and this guy, what is he talking about? He's sending me a text. You came yesterday. No, you're full of baloney because I didn't see you. I got this beef with this little contractor dude, like that. You know, really had a verbal pow pow with him a couple times. And he's really getting on my nerves. But anyway, getting back to stuff. Going to stuff. My mother would always give us cards for our birthdays and whatever milestones that occurred in our life. And one card, she writes, Patty, keep smiling. Make sure you behave and be nice. Well, I was always picked on. And then because I'm shy and I wouldn't want to be aggressive with people, I would just, let them, but then I would have to come back and retaliate. And then I got that very demonic face with my eyes. What? You want to do what? You want to bully me? I don't think so. So anyway, but my mood is very good. Just don't bother me. Anybody, that goes for anybody, right? God, this guy. Hold on. All right, everybody, hold on 1 second. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, okay. If only all women, nice try. Okay. Well, we don't do male chauvinism here, so keep it moving. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, don't go nowhere. I'm trying to multitask you. I'm back. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Okay, getting back to the zucchini situation. Well, yes, I was talking about make my nice face. Don't bring out the what? It just happens like that. I'm a very subdued person. I actually really am. I'm very mellow. Except when I get pushed. I mean, like anybody else, right? But anyway, let's talk about some zucchini now. So as you can see, well, I don't have an assistant, but I'm slicing them. I'm slicing them this way, and then I'm going to cut them some more. Oh boy. Wives with knives. Anybody want to donate? Although I'm not a wife, I'm now I'm a house widow. I was a housewife. Housewifery 101. Cook, clean, make sure that there's socks. Make sure that the socks are lined up. I used to leave little notes in my husband's lunch. And then he would act up, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm not even. I'll cook, make your own lunch, pack your own food. Could you imagine? Okay, honey. So my husband Mark, he um he was doing the welding inspector exam, and he took it 3 times. He was very intelligent, my husband, very gifted, like you have no clue. I mean, this man could build he could build a whole city. I mean, he was that brilliant architecturally, doing stuff. I mean, that's why him and I we were very compatible as far as, making stuff together. Um in essence, we really should have just been business partners, not husband and wife, but what are you gonna do? You try, right? But yeah, what he would do, he was doing a welding inspector test, so now he had to go out of town. And I was like, "Oh, you're out of town? I want to know your location." Well, he stopped sharing his location, and that wasn't a good situation when he returned. I was like, "Where were you? Who'd you talk to? Where did you go?" I'm ethnic. I'm Latin. I'm not a Caucasian woman who's like, "Okay, honey, oh, it's okay." No, you do the right way. Do the right way, you'll be no way. So anyway, that was a little story. So my advice is that if you're going to be in a relationship, you've got to be honest. Because if you're not honest, you're going to create conflict. And when you create conflict, you might have a situation where it can turn into a wife with knives. No, I don't condone violence, but when you play around with people and you think you're cute, then you create conflict. See, but because I've learned how to navigate life better than many, I was able to tolerate it. Should I have? Absolutely not. But what women do, and I could speak on my behalf, and maybe other women can relate, we tend to always think that everything is going to get better. You know, like, yeah, okay. I have this little there's a little doll that I picked up. I picked it up in some store in Manhattan. Anyway, it was a male doll, and there was a voice little recorder thing in there, and the sayings were pretty comical, like, "Oh, honey, it's okay if you should I wash that shirt? It's okay, but you've only worn it for 5 days." Another one that I here's the thing. "Oh, honey, it's okay if you watch porn while I breastfeed our child. Oh, honey, but it's okay. Oh, honey, it's okay if you you're on social media and you're checking out all these other women with their butts out. But honey, it's okay." You know. But anyway, let's get back to the zucchini of it all. Here's the zucchini. I would have to show. I'm going to add some water. I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to add some salt. I was going to say the word kosher. Kosher is a blessing, but I'm going to use some Mediterranean salt. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Geno. Okay, here we go. Pat, meat water. Pat, meat water. Agua, agua. I'm just going to soak this for a little bit. I'm going to soak this for a little bit. I'll have to get back with some more comedic timing stories. Salt! Salt! Everybody, just imagine me on alcohol. Could you imagine? Salt, where are you? Salt, salt, salt. All right. Of course, I have salt like in 25 different places around my house. Salt. I have to shake her so it's a little over there. So I got this and this. There's some white vinegar. And then I'll continue on with some stories. But ladies, remember the key takeaway. Never disagree. Let them do what they want. Make sure your name's on the paperwork. Because if they go out and they don't come home because they might not, God forbid, I mean, it happens, right? Sure. I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions like that. If you're interested in real estate questions and pricing, you can go to any realtor. Okay, thank you. Here's the skins. Look, here's the skins. Yeah, there's a lot of pulp in there. So now I have to soak these also. Put this in with the salt. The salt. All right, let's see. Really, I shouldn't have used a bigger pot. Come on, what are you doing? If anybody wants to know where my accent's from, it's Brooklynese. No, I can speak very, Anglo-ish, very raspy. Oh, Brett, please, don't get my Mercedes. Have you brought the Dom Perignon for a bougie picnic? Oh, I really didn't realize how funny I was until people would always tell me, God, you're hysterical. You make me crack up. I'm like, what do you mean I make you crack up? You laughing at me? No, you're just funny. The things you come up with. And then you know what I said? It was the lead paint. Oh, I did have a lot of injuries as a kid. I really, really did. I was always like sports playing. I'm sure I fell many times. I do have a dent in my skull here. Oh, look at that. It's like a dent. Oh, maybe it was forceps. You know that? Like my mother was like La Casa Nostra. You couldn't get nothing out of that woman. Ma, could you talk? I gotta talk about. I need to know. I gotta talk about. Okay. I still say to this day that my mother knew that her father was Jewish. So my Russian grandfather and my Russian family. The story goes with me was that lies, man, lies, secrets. That my when my okay my I have uncles that are Italian. They're from Newark. Their name is Ciccone, Ciccone. Armando Ciccone was there was what we thought was our grandfather. Well, I have about 5 uncles named Ciccone. large family in Jersey. And anyway, the story goes that when my uncles saw me, they said to my mother, "Are you happy now with your N baby?" And then that was it. They said, "We want nothing to do with you." And that was it. So turns out these cats, well, they were my half uncles, but like, how do you do that? I mean, that's racism 101. Like, that nobody, no, you can't even believe. But you hear stories like that. You hear people where, you know, a mother or a father or a parent, they disown their child because they're with someone who's not of the same race, or they're with someone who's mixed race, or they're with someone who maybe was incarcerated, or whatever the case may be, or you know, like people who, like, if their child is gay or transgender, whatever the case may be. Who the hell is anybody to not acknowledge somebody else because of their race, because of their ethnicity, because of their criminal background, because of their handicap? That's why I don't roll with the GOP, because they're all about that. They're all about, separate, separate, divide. But meanwhile, they talk a lot of basura. Both of them do, both left and right. But the whole politics, politics. Oh, I don't want to talk about politics because right now I'm focusing on some zucchini. It's a zucchini kind of morning here. All right, so these have to soak. I have to grate my onions in. Oh, onions. Oh, onions. Oh. Oh, yeah. You know, I don't even work out. I just naturally, I stay fit. So I weigh under 140 pounds. That's what I thought. I'm not a lightweight. Well, I am a lightweight, depending on the anatomy of the people. I was told one time, because I dated this very, very well off, a lot of cabbage, big lineage of cabbage lawyer, and he asked me how much I weighed. I told him I was 140, and he was like, "Oh, that's too much." I was like, "Oh yeah." I said, "Let me put you on my knee and bounce you up and down. You don't like it? Keep moving." And that was it. So that was it. I could have had the house in the Hamptons and everything, but I would have had to been anorexic. Could you imagine? That was 140 pounds is too much. So that was it. I lost my opportunity. The house in the Hamptons. The houses in Europe. That's all right. So if I want to go to the Hamptons, I can always drive. Although that's another place where I've been. And well, people kind of like try to look down on people. It's like, keep it moving. Fix your face. Don't be making no faces at people because they don't look like you. And I clutch my pearls. It's my 30s and the Hamptons. Oh, are they the cleaning crew? Are they the gardeners? Oh my God. Okay, onion time. Oh, I make an amazing onion soup. I take the onions. I cut them up. I rinse them in salt and vinegar. Then cook them down. And the beautiful color, the caramel, the natural caramel color from the skin of onions is a beautiful, beautiful color. Okay. Can you imagine? I could have had like somebody doing this to me, but I would have had to become an anorexic. I would have had to look like a stick figure. Ah. Oh, 140. That's too heavy. 140. Got you on my frickin' knee, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm rough. Onions. I have this chronic dry eye. I don't even cry from onions. It's yeah, hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, and exfoliating cornea. That's what it is. So the whites of my eye, just the mucus comes off and it erodes because when you have Hashimoto's, your body, um, your the thyroid attacks the immunity, which causes extra skin. Like I got some plaque psoriasis on my back, and oh, hold on, doggy wants to go. Come on, let's go. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, let me go to the camera. Come on, let's go, go. Good. The dog's reusable wee wee pad. I soaked that in bleach. There she goes down there. Oh my God! Between being a carpenter yesterday and today cooking, oh God, what's next? Oh, I do need to head out. I gotta go to Jersey. I gotta go to Jersey over there. Oh boy, pretty soon. I gotta go to Jersey. Not today. She's out there. I made this screen. I made this thing. I gotta finish it. Come on, let's go. Welcome to Ponderosa. Who's ever watching? I got 17 people watching. Okay. Plus whoever else. Look, watch this. See? I did that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Patty MacGyver. I learned it from watching the best. My brother's in the Navy, so he used to do a lot of stuff. Pretty cool stuff too. Like, oh wow. So anyway, here we go. We're back to the onions. Let's chop up these onions here now. So yeah, that's a hypothyroidism. It really screws you up. And then I had a bad psoriasis on my back. That started after September 11th. That actually started. I had a bad shingles attack in my back. It was stress related. That happened in February 2002. Had welts on my back that went all the way up, like yeah, shingles, shingles, and then psoriasis. I was like, oh boy, look at me. So what happens is when you have Hashimoto's, your thyroid attacks your immunity, and with that you can have excess skin growth. So I had these plaques on my back. I was taking this cream as per the doctor, and well, do you know what cleared it up? Taking a bleach bath. 1 cup full of bleach in a tub, full size tub. I have a 5 foot bathtub, and the bleach is a disinfectant. The bleach is an anti-inflammatory, and I'm going to show pictures that probably block it, but I had plaques that were like the size of dimes and nickels on my back. I mean, show it off. The entire small of my back from here to here was packed. Now, the bleach cleared it up, and then when it acts up again, I do it like that. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of medicine that we're prescribed for ailments that happen, and you can use homeopathic. So anyway, that was the story on that. Boy, I covered a lot now, didn't I? From never disagreeing with your husband to cutting zucchini to cutting up onions. Oh, hold on. Anyway, this is my zucchini and onions. I'm gonna make a saute. I'm gonna make a bruschetta. Yeah. You keep buying. Everybody buys all this processed food and stuff. Prepacked, prepared food, prepackaged food. You have the convenience, but you don't have any type of quantity. You know, you've had the quality of the food is it's okay, but you're paying for convenience. You're paying for packaging. So, but that's our country. That's the world we live in. We live in a fast-paced world where everything's got to be already made. There you go. Anyway, this already made has stuff to do other than discuss my. Yeah, okay. You're being obnoxious and you're being repulsive, so you need to just go run about your business. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. What's wrong with these people? Don't come on here getting stupid because I'm not the one. Trust me. So you want to say stuff, so you want to see a response from me. So instead of a response, you're just going to be blocked. Thank you very much. Okay, you got it? You got it? Okay. Get some of these blank hats. Hey, blank hats, keep him open. Go be a blank hat somewhere else. Not here on my page. Did I say that? I'm very demure. I'm very soft spoken. What did you say? Oh, honey, what? Are you working late? Oh. Where are you? Where are you? So I was married to a fireman, right? And we were divorcing, but we were still together. And he was making me lose my mind because I was like, I don't want to get a divorce. No, we gotta get a divorce. I was like, no, you want to get a divorce because you've been stepping out, and you're like, well, I could still keep my wife because my wife will always be my wife, but I'll have a little extra on the side here and there. So what happened with that whole discussion there was that, well, me and my demure self and my ever so obedient wifelyness. Oh yeah, okay. So what did I do? I went a little, and I was chasing him down the hallway. I lived in Yonkers on Bronx River Road, in this apartment building with a very long corridor. I was like, oh yeah. he takes he takes off, he runs down the steps. Then he calls me, he goes, Patricia, you're crazy. I love you. But no, you can't do that. I'm like, well, then stop playing head games. I chased him. And I happened to have a Louisville at the door, and that Louisville came with me. We always had a lot of fun. Um, but anyway, that's that's what happens if you play games with people. They might have a reaction. They might have a reaction that may result in something you may not like, and you may see a side of them that you'll be like, "Oh boy." Anyway, so he saw that side of me. He saw that side of me on more than one occasion because he likes to. Yeah. If I talk about that, then they'll ban me. So anyway, ladies, key takeaway. Don't disagree. Make sure you cook and clean. Make sure that when you put their socks together, that the seam lines up so when they take them out of the drawer, or better yet, You can take their socks out. Oh my God, I used to actually do that. Could you imagine? And I'm like, well, honey, why don't you take your clothes out the night before? What are you, my mother? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what happens, women. We become their mothers because, like a mother-in-law will always tell her future daughter-in-law, make sure you take care of my son. Make sure you take care of my son because I wiped his ass until he was 25. So now that's your job. Oh my God. As soon as my son was tall enough to reach that washer dryer, I was like, get your clothes, let's go. And I taught him. Yep. But then you have women that, oh, there's the son. The son is like the Messiah. The son is the son is Muhammad. The son is Abraham. The son is Jesus. And what's the daughter? The daughter's got to cook and clean for the father and the sons. And the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Hallelujah. Yeah, that's society. We live in a patriarchal society. Now, if society was on a balanced, even keel, well, there'd be more opportunity for families and for people to be at home and nurture their family and nurture their children. But yeah, the society that we currently reside in does not offer that. Because then there's the scam that, well, the political scam. Let me focus on the zucchini. Zucchini and onions. Huh. So for those who watch me, I hope you're all having a good time. And I hope I'm entertaining you. And I bet you I'm being watched by somebody who can watch me on the narrative. Yes, I was being followed. I was being followed because I exposed somebody, and that somebody is in law enforcement, and that somebody has a security company, and that somebody wanted to know my move. Because that somebody got themselves jammed up. That's what happens. Do what you shouldn't do. And you get bitch slapped later on because everything comes out. Anyway, stop watching me. Stop watching me. Look, see? All these onions. No tears. Nothing. 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 I could actually squeeze the onion oil in my eye and I won't cry. I don't know if that's from just not crying and being emotional, not being emotional because I couldn't be emotional. It must be the Russian in me. Nostradamus! It's an amazing thing too, because I've always been fascinated with Russia, with Russian culture, Russian food. I have this, well, she's no longer in the practice, but this one endocrinologist, she was from Romania. And when I tell you that this girl, she was like the spit of me. She looked so much like a younger woman. It's like, where are you from? She said, Romania. I said, "Are you Russian?" She said, mix, I'm Russian too. But this is before I did the DNA and I found out about being Russian. Like, oh. But anyway, so that's the story. That's where my coldness comes from. Look, I can't even cry. My nose is getting a little runny. Yeah, that is so bugged out. Who knows? Maybe it's a corneal. They call it a corneal erosion. Oh boy, that's another ailment. Ailment list 101. Yeah. Anybody want to donate? You could send me 7 knives. Oh God. Well, I hope I entertain who's ever watching. And whoever shouldn't be watching, get off my page. Oh, I got this. Pick this up at Ocean State Job Lot. I don't. I'd rather cook my own fresh sauce, but well, it's just me. It's just me now. It's just me and the dog. And dogs cannot have tomatoes, so you know. But yeah, I'd rather cook. I'd rather cook. I'd rather cook. Plus, years ago, I worked in restaurants, and look, the stuff I saw in restaurants, I was like, man, you couldn't pay me $1 million to go eat in that joint. I don't care how many stars they say they got because they're paying off somebody who's writing up these freaking reviews. Give me a break. One joint I worked in years ago, I'm not gonna say the name, but you go to a restaurant and like they'll bring out like some appetizers, something for you to nosh on before while you're having your cocktails, your beverages, your coffee, your tea. They give you celery, onions, tomato, right? Olives, right? Some cauliflower on a tray of ice, on a bed of lettuce maybe, or maybe a bed of kale. There's one joint I worked in. We were instructed. If you bust your table, the busboy, whatever's not eaten gets put into the pan, the wash pan, plastic pans that they put the dishes in. You know what they would do? Well, hose that crap down, hose it down, hot water, shake it off, right? Hot water, shake it off, get the excess hot out, and rinse it with cold, throw it over a bed of ice, and serve it to the next table. Now, you could have somebody take a piece of celery and stick it up their nose or in their ear, or go to the bathroom and stick it elsewhere. And then say, you know what, I don't want this piece of celery. Let me put it back on the tray. Yeah. And FYI, people, the special of the day, that's the leftover food. I mean, listen, bottom line is you don't want to lose money. But I'm just talking before you eat. All right, so I got deuces in here. Deuces? Nah, I think that's straight. That's like enough, right? Oh my god, but I love onions. Onions and tomatoes and cucumbers. Celery too. Oh. All right, that's got to rinse now too. Yeah, see, my nose is running from the onion. No tears. No tears. That is so crazy. Oh my god. Corneal erosion. Now that happened. I don't know. It happened. I think I'm not a panicky type of person. Some people they pull out their skin and stuff. Me, I'm like, what? I guess that's trauma. That's what happens when you have trauma. Oh god. Hey, with Patty, welcome. Hi. All right. Another day in my life here. Anyway, everybody had a good weekend, and I'll show off the finished product once it's complete. And who's ever watching who shouldn't watch, go away. Go away. All right. And Gina and I will see everybody later. Right, Gina? Oh, that's my art. I made that. Yeah, I have stuff that I have to put. Well, I have a file for copyright because the crazy thing that happens on this thing called the internet, you can post something, your art, your creativity, and then somebody could then go ahead and copy that and then obtain a copyright, all right, or a registered mark for your artwork. Like that photo right there, I created that. I did that. This one here, I did that. Anyway, till next time. Have a good day. Bye. Pray for world peace, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.